Yo guys, what's going on? It's your favorite everything, JR, man. And listen, today we got a doozy of a clip coming up as usual. And this is a situation of infidelity that many of us go through. And in this case that I'm about to play with this young lady and her husband, and she actually confessed to him immediately that she got her cheeks clapped by another man or woman. I'm not sure exactly because I didn't see exactly what was going on. But we're going to get into it and delve into this story. And by the way, her name is Raven Hartwell. No offense, baby. I'm just giving my opinion. But let's get into it. Let's go.
So after I cheated on my husband, I gave him a hall pass. But here's the reason why I did that. Is because I didn't want to take the responsibility of getting rid of all demons that I opened up my marriage to. And usually this is what people do when they cheat. They want their spouse to cheat on them back, so it would give them a reason to feel better in some way. But let me tell you, that's the wrong way to do it. It's the wrong way to go about it because at the end of the day, you make matters worse.
And even though I knew that option was put forth in front of me, I knew that wasn't the right choice.
Yeah.
That's not the way that we try to rebuild a marriage. If you want to stay in a marriage that's still on a downfall and just ride it out downhill, that's up to you if you want to make that choice. But I was not about to make that same choice if I know I also have another option of getting back in the face of God, praying for my marriage, praying for my wife, and trying to do the things and correct the wrongs that we had that led us into that position.
Hey, I couldn't agree with them more. Love conquers all, folks. If you don't know, love conquers all. Now, I don't know, like I said, if she cheated with a man or a woman, because I think she was once a part of the LGBTQ community, which leads to other red flags as well. If you're marrying a woman that has those or had those inclinations in the past and you're trying to get her to commit only to you, especially when she's having these thoughts, and whatever it is that you did still isn't justified in terms of cheating. But once again, love conquers all. And she said something important in terms of you try to make the person feel a certain type of way to make yourself feel better that you cheated, so that you're happy that it justifies it. Same way people try to make their significant other upset or make them out to be a bad person, so it's easier for them to leave the relationship. Men and women do this all the time, whether it's in relationships, marriage, whatever have you. But we're going to get into this clip here about this whole identity thing that she had, which obviously is one of those things. They're heavy into their religion, and my man chose not to use the hall pass. What's the circumstances? Some dudes will tolerate it, some people won't. But let's go ahead and play this clip. Let's go.
So Jesus, in fact, set me free. I can't take any credit whatsoever for what he did for me. One thing I did pray was get the thoughts out of my head, creating me a clean heart, renew a right spirit within me. That is still like one of my favorite prayers to pray today and will forever be prayed. And another thing was fasting and prayer and submitting my lustful desires to the Lord Jesus Christ, allowing him to take lordship over these things while practicing self-control and not watching pornography and all view of women like posts today that have women shaking their butts and things like that. Swipe or block. Don't want to see it. Don't do it. It's not worth it, because the enemy can use that as an open door to get you to lust and to try to get you to revert.
It's not the enemy. It's just what's out there. It's called self-control at the end of the day. You have a preference for buns as a woman. You're watching women twerk and all this stuff like that. So you don't want to see that. That's just like a man. If a man likes getting his cheeks clapped, you can pray. You can say, I'm going to pray this away or whatever. I'm going to pray away these thoughts. But it's just one of those things that you have that you just have to deal with. It's just about self-control in terms, you can have thoughts, but just don't act on it. Bro, if you got a woman like this that you know she like, for some dudes like, yeah, that's right up my alley. I don't know about in terms of being Christian, but even Christian women, they got these things going on too. The majority of women that I've encountered in my life, they're bi-curious or hadn't experienced. Obviously, this woman said she had to pray it away. But in terms of this whole situation that's going on here that they're putting on camera, bro, there's no way in hell I'll be sitting up here airing my stuff. Well, it's to teach people. No, she likes the attention. This woman, Raven, likes the attention. She likes the feedback that she's getting from people. And he's sitting up there just loving it up. But then again, I'm not saying what either one, because maybe Buddy, no offense, but this is what happens. I'm not saying you are a good buddy, but you could be suspect too. And she might know that you're suspect. Y'all could be beards for each other, as they say. Not that she would have a beard. I forgot what it's called when a woman has the... Anyway, y'all know what I'm talking about. Let's get on to this next clip though. Let's go.
It was a woman on my podcast named Raven Hartwell. Shout out to her. She cheated on her husband, and moments later, I'm talking about moments, within the hour, called her husband and said, I just cheated on you.
I saw that episode. I didn't like that. I didn't like that.
Why you didn't like that she did it? What did you not like about that?
I didn't like that he took it back. That hurt my feelings. It always just hurt my feelings.
Why shouldn't he take it back?
Feel like you got cheated on.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I genuinely
Would you want
like
a woman to take you back?
I would.
But you see what I'm saying? We want grace.
I won't cheat. I ain't cheating. I won't even be in that situation. I ain't gonna cheat when I'm married.
Right.
Man will never cheat. The reality is the same grace we want extended to us is the same grace we should give.
And that is so, so true. There isn't enough grace when it comes to people in general, but we want grace extended to us, and especially in marriage. Be mindful, when you get married, you are committing to showing grace to your spouse for better and for worse, and until death do you part. I love this interview. It is so approved by me. I love you, Latarius. God bless you guys.
Man, please. You gotta be bone cold honest with yourself at the end of the day when it comes to this stuff. There's no way that you're gonna laugh and joke about it and tell me a woman who knows that her husband is either a simp or just doesn't care about him, she's gonna tell him. A woman that really cares about the dude, this is how women are. If a woman don't give a damn about you guys, if a woman really doesn't give a damn about you, she'll just let it fly. She'll just tell you. But if a woman has an inkling of love, care, or respect, regardless of how Christian she is, some things you don't have to tell your significant other, or you shouldn't tell your significant other. And again, there's some things that you shouldn't be doing as a married woman or a married man. If you have an understanding of monogamy, this is just me and you, we should not be cheating on each other. I went and did this, and I felt confident enough to tell you, knowing that you wouldn't leave me. So it's got to be something else going on here. We had a vow, and I'm so Christian that I just said, I'm going to just go out here and do my thing. Grace, we got grace. Marriage is about grace. I had a video I did a long time ago which I spoke about this. If you can't accept, and a lot of women were arguing, but I'm pretty sure a lot of women probably with what she's talking about. If you can't accept infidelity, don't get married. Love conquers all, right? You taking these vows, unless you got certain vows, till death do us. Infidelity comes with that. It's almost bound to happen, guys. Very rare that it doesn't. And you may not ever know. But I'm not going to turn it into a whole Instagram or YouTube channel in terms of I cheated on my husband. I cheated on my husband. I cheated on my husband. You did me wrong. I did you wrong. I take you back. I take you back. I don't remember how the song goes. Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. But there's a lot to be said about this. The conversation that they were having is very interesting at the end. I can't take her back, but I would want her to take me back. And we'll get into the whole conversation with this. Men cheating is different than women cheating. And we know this is absolutely right. This is a definite. Men, it's physical. Women, it's mental. Somebody squirting in your woman is completely different. And you just, like, we can walk outside right now and smash something and not even care. Women, not so much, unless she's a working girl. But she still doesn't care anyway because she's in a different space mentally. But men, we could really go out and just do that with whoever. We don't have to wonder about certain things. And is she good for me? Is she secure? Will she be able to take care of me? Do I feel safe? No, we just going ham Newton in some buns. And that's just what it is. But ladies, you have to be conquered, and a dude is doing you the dirtiest. That's their marriage. Sure, you can't talk. Hey, they put their business on the thing. Once again, if you put your business on, we're going to talk about it. And if you want to make a living off of talking about your infidelity and how I cheated on my husband and all this stuff, and I like women and I had to pray it away and all this stuff, do your thing, baby. I'm just giving my thoughts. You put it out there. You want to have feedback on it. Hence, you were smiling while that video was playing because you liked the feedback and the attention from it. But couldn't be me. I wouldn't have taken that hall pass. I would have been like, Baby, you're gonna have to bring some more because I know you swinging that way already. You're gonna have to bring some of them to the crib.
Let me see some.
Jared, how could you invite those demons in your house? Hey man, I'm just y'all need to relax, man. Let me know what you think about this situation though. Comment below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit me up on Linktree to book a one-on-one with yours truly. Purchase all my books, merch, t-shirts. It helps to support the channel. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. With that being said, much blessings and abundance. Stick around for the next video that's going to pop up on the screen below. That's where I'm going to see you guys at. It's your favorite everything. This is Wisdom. I'm out of here. Peace.